September 30th, 2021 is the first National Day of Truth and Reconciliation in Canada. This day comes as a response to Call to Action number 80 from the Truth and Reconciliation's final report, which was published in December 2015. It reads, "We call upon the federal government in collaboration with Aboriginal peoples to establish as a statutory holiday a National Day for Truth and Reconciliation to honor survivors, their families and communities, and ensure that public commemoration of the history and legacy of residential schools remains a vital component of the reconciliation process." OTF encourages all teachers to take some time to read the report and the 94 calls to action. The calls to action that pertain to education are number 62 to 65. Moreover, OTF urges members to explore how many of the calls to action have been completed to date and how many more there are that need attention. One source of such information is CBC's Beyond 94. Since before the TRC's final report was published, OTF and teachers in schools across Ontario have been observing September 30th as Orange Shirt Day to remember and to honor residential school survivors and those children who did not survive. This date of September 30th was chosen as it was the date in 2013 on which Phyllis Webstad spoke about having her orange shirt taken away the first day that she entered residential school in 1973. In 2021, the importance of having a National Day for Truth and Reconciliation was driven home with the uncovering of unmarked children's graves at many of the residential schools, beginning in May with the 215 at the Kamloops Indian Residential School. Residential school survivors have said that every residential school has unmarked graves and that residential schools had graveyards but no playgrounds. This was mentioned in the TRC's final report, but it has taken almost 6 years for the public to read the report and to understand the actual numbers of children who lost their lives while at school and away from their loving families. Each time these graveyards are brought to the public's attention, Indigenous families are re-traumatized. OTF encourages teachers to check in on Indigenous colleagues and students. These are heavy days for people reliving past hurts and intergenerational trauma. This is recent history. The last residential school in Ontario closed in 1991. OTF also encourages the federal government to provide funds for Indigenous communities to search the grounds of former residential schools. These searches must be Indigenous-led so that proper protocols and ceremonies can be held to honor and to respect the young children buried at these sites. Making a sincere and sustained effort to learn about and to teach the future generations about the legacy of residential schools is an important step in the reconciliation process. Children are never too young to learn about residential schools in age-appropriate ways. Survivors of residential schools are counting on teachers to provide the truth about these schools. On these important issues, truth must come before reconciliation.